Hello, this is a quick tutorial to get you through creating your gradebook and getting your final grade submitted. I'm going to go over some really quick steps just to kind of get you started or unstuck. This isn't a comprehensive tutorial. It's not meant to be, and it's definitely not polished. Don't take it as that. But this should hopefully get you started, get you going. First thing I tell everybody to do is pull out their syllabus. That's got your grading system on it, and you're going to probably look at it quite a few times while you're doing this if you haven't already. Figuring out whether or not you're using total points, i.e. you're adding everything up and just using a total number to calculate the final grade, like adding up to 1,000, 900 to 1,000 is an A, and so on. Or if you're using weighted grading system, i.e. exams are worth 20%, assignments are worth 15, so on and so forth. Figuring that out will be on your syllabus. Secondly, it's going to help you figure out what your columns will be. If you're using an Excel sheet or if you've got a printed out kind of table, that's going to help you build your gradebook inside of eCampus. But the syllabus is the minimums. You definitely have to have whatever is on your syllabus within eCampus. So to get started, create column. You're probably going to use that to make your columns most of the time. Give it a name, whatever, assignments, tests, test 1, assignment 1, so on and so forth. Real self-explanatory. You only have to fill this column out for the name. Ignore grade center name. Scroll down. Points possible. What's the total points possible for that column? If you're going to give extra credit, don't put it here. Just give the normal total points possible. The system does allow you to enter above the maximum here to give extra credit, but don't put that here. As far as everything else on the page, you really don't have to pay attention to it. If there's any settings that jump out at you, go for it. But those are the minimums as far as what you need to do for the columns. Category might be something you look into. If that's something you want to learn about or need to use, let me know and I can assist. But we're going to hit submit and we're going to get a new column. But you want to go through and create all of your columns. That's usually the first thing I tell everybody to do. Make all the pieces to the puzzle. Once you do so, you want to go in and throw in your grades. So you're going to have these little dashes. It's basically waiting for you to give the student a grade. Click on it and enter the grade, and then press the enter key. That's going to save the grade and give it to the student. Now, so go through and just throw all your grades in. That's step 2. Step 3 is to create your course average column, essentially your final grade. Now, if you're using total points, you don't need to do this. It's all added up automatically. You'll have a total column that's kind of counting along as you go. If you don't use total points and you use percentages, you'll have to either use the one that they give you, which is called weighted column. You'll see it there. It'll be right next to username. They kind of give it to you out of the box. Or you can make your own. If you want to make your own, create calculated column and then weighted column. Exact same thing. Give it a name. That's the first thing you want to do. Course average, final grade, whatever you want to call it. Scroll down. And basically you're building a formula here. So here's all the columns that I have in the system. You probably won't have nearly as many, but you're going to see your columns there. Go ahead and select them, make them blue, and then bump them over to the right using this little guy right here. So let me just go choose a couple random ones. I'll do test 1 through test 4, so T1 through T4. And then I'll do, I don't know, my modules that you have to take a test on, an assignment, and then I think I have probably a final exam. The student has to take a final exam. Okay, so I got all my pieces to the puzzle bumped over. So that's step 1. Get them bumped from left to right. If you use categories, again, let me know and I can teach you how to use these, but be careful. Once you have everything bumped over here that you need to, go ahead and just start entering in however much they're worth of the final grade. And so all be based on what's on your syllabus. Obviously, these numbers are fake, but go ahead and put those in. Get everything lined up to where it says 100% and hit that submit button. That's going to automatically kind of start calculating all the students' grades based on the scores that you've entered. If they didn't do something and it has the dashes, you need to give them a 0, otherwise it's not going to count against them. So that's how you build your gradebook in a really quick synopsis. As far as submitting to the community tab, I believe all of the divisions have stopped doing this. Check with your division coordinator to make sure. I have verified that STEM and arts and communication, as well as social sciences, do not use the community tab to submit their final grades anymore. You no longer have to export to Excel. If you want to do it for your own, benefit, work offline and then download. We'll give you an Excel file. Last step for you to do is go to eConnect, go to the faculty menu, and then go to grade my classes. This is where you're going to put in the letter grades that the student earned based on what you calculated using your course average column. So if they got a 90, they get an A, so on and so forth. You're going to put all those final letter grades under grade my classes in eConnect. Once you do this, you're pretty much good to go as far as final grades. Let me know if you have any questions. Happy to help, and have a great day.